Today's horoscope, Libra April 14th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The coming weeks show promise of forward movement with personal plans, relationships, and money matters, as Venus is no longer retrograde. Gradually, you'll enjoy lighter and more straightforward interactions. Love and pleasure flow more naturally. People around you are more diplomatic and courteous, which you particularly enjoy. Satisfaction in your job may increase. Today and tomorrow, cooperation comes easily and naturally. It can be a good time to work on a hobby or creative activity. Peaceful interactions are a goal for you now. Connections and attractions can be serendipitous, and it's a healthy time for forgiving, healing, and understanding. The cosmic spotlight of the universe is standing over you like you are front and center on a theater's stage. A full moon in your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign, arrives and will encourage you to put yourself first. Consider where you stand in your personal or romantic life and how you can build new patterns in the year to come that will bring more passion, sex, love, and pleasure into your routines. If committed, make some cute plans with your sweetheart. If single, revamp your beauty and style to attract new potential. Do not let a scarcity mindset lead to risky financial behaviors. Keep your cool as the moon enters Scorpio and squares Pluto in Aquarius. You are pretty balanced and peaceful, even in high-stress situations. But for whatever reason, you may feel notably financially stressed today. It might be due to spending more money than you anticipated on something frivolous or being underpaid for something that you typically love to do. Since you might be thrown off guard, be careful about letting your emotions skew your budget or financial decisions you may have to make today. With the current aspect at play, you might feel the pressure to do everything right or respond to that pressure by not being careful enough about your health. To strike a balance would be a dazzling success. What does a balanced day look like for you? Lots of water, healthy meals, fresh air, and a healthy dose of aerobic exercise should figure into most of your days. Spend time with those you love, and you'll be set. Expect to get more rattled than usual if things don't go quite as you planned. You're sure to notice that you have an even greater need for organization and scheduling on this day. This is what this vibration is largely about. Given your propensity for insisting on doing things your way, any change in what you have planned will throw you off. Be sure that you think before you speak, as an outburst can burn some bridges for you. Be as flexible as you can. While Mercury has reached his last weekend in your work sector and Mars his last in your career sector, and with both leaving next week, you would expect more urgency than there is. Instead, not only are you waiting for the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow and the asteroid Juno's return a day later, but as she turns direct in your work sector today, Venus still has the brakes on. Over the weekend at least, this will make it easier to keep your work hat off. Helping with that is a full moon in Libra that is not only personally empowering, but is powering up the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. As much as today's full moon in Libra and its clash with the sun in your relationship sector might push some buttons and evoke some strong emotional responses, this annual test when it comes to a balance between your own and your relationship needs couldn't come with better timing. With the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, in her last weekend in your communication sector, she is not only on hand to ensure the communication lines open but to use this as an opportunity to commit to keeping them open. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon moves into intense and transformative Scorpio, emotions may start to stir beneath the surface. You might feel a shift in energy, one that brings deeper emotional awareness and perhaps even a touch of turbulence. Later, when the moon forms a square with Pluto in Aquarius, tension can build, especially around control, power dynamics, and deeply held beliefs. You might find yourself clinging to an idea or opinion with unwavering conviction, feeling absolutely certain that you're right, regardless of what others may say. While this confidence can be empowering, it's also a reminder to stay open and aware of how your intensity is affecting those around you. Think of it like this: have you ever been so passionate about something that you couldn't let it go, even when the moment called for peace or compromise? That kind of determination can be powerful, but it can also create resistance if you're not careful. Today's cosmic weather invites you to tread lightly. Observe your reactions. Notice where your emotions are coming from. Not everything is meant to be controlled or resolved immediately. Sometimes, just recognizing the heat of a moment is enough to move through it gracefully. The good news is, your natural ability to bring warmth and sincerity into your interactions can help ease any tension you encounter. When you approach others with a kind and calm demeanor, even when emotions are high, you may find support coming from unexpected corners. Perhaps someone you didn't expect to understand your point of view will suddenly show compassion. Or maybe a long-standing conflict finds a soft place to land. Your voice matters, especially when it's used to advocate for what's meaningful to you and for the people you care about. This is a powerful time to speak up about the changes you want to see, not just in your personal life, but in the broader world. People are more willing to listen when your words come from a place of authenticity. If there's a cause you're passionate about, or a personal boundary you've been meaning to express, this energy can support those important conversations. Socially, there's a lot of potential for connection and mutual support. You may feel more open than usual, eager to engage with others, to learn from them, and to share your experiences. It's a beautiful time to deepen your bonds with the people already close to you, or to form new connections that feel aligned with your spirit. Whether it's a spontaneous conversation with a stranger, a long talk with a close friend, or a heart-to-heart with a partner, meaningful interactions can lead to surprising insight. In relationships, give yourself and your partner or close companions plenty of breathing room. A little space can go a long way in preserving harmony, especially if conversations start to heat up. When the tension cools, reconnecting can bring clarity and even strengthen your bond. Sometimes, time apart helps us come back to each other with more understanding. On the material front, this is a favorable time for spending, but with wisdom. Treat yourself to something that brings you joy, whether it's a small indulgence or a well-considered investment. The key is to balance impulse with intention. If someone close to you offers financial or practical advice, listen. There's likely value in their perspective, and you're in a good place to make choices that benefit you long-term. And let's not forget about your physical well-being. You may feel a surge of energy and motivation to move your body. Don't let it go to waste. Exercise doesn't have to be strenuous or time-consuming to be effective. Whether it's yoga, a walk in nature, dancing around your living room, or a more structured workout, find what makes you feel alive. Taking care of your body today isn't just about fitness, it's about honoring your vitality. Consider dedicating a day each week to your wellness. Your mind and body will thank you. Today's astrology invites you into transformation, not in dramatic or overwhelming ways, but through small, deliberate actions that create lasting shifts. It's a day to honor your emotional truth, to communicate with care, and to embrace your own power with humility and kindness. Have you noticed your emotions running a bit higher than usual lately? Are there power dynamics you're ready to shift, or conversations you're finally prepared to have? Take a moment to reflect, and if you're comfortable, share your experiences. Your insight could be just the thing someone else needs to hear today. Let this be a day of self-discovery, quiet strength, and gentle progress. The cosmos is always shifting, and within that movement, we each have a chance to find balance in our own beautiful way.